Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a good one so far. Just waiting on Cranky to get here. OC, Gold Sniping Farmer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Both in the chat pretty early there. For everybody that's watching the replay, thanks for popping in to see the replay. For everybody that's coming in to watch us live, welcome. Glad you guys are all here. We're just waiting on Cranky to get here. Let's see. So like I said, OC was here at around 5:30. GSF was here 5:48. Let's see. So, again, I hope everybody's having a good Monday. I know Mondays aren't the favorite day for a lot of people. Mustard and Biscuits is in the house. Welcome. So I didn't get a chance to check the metals prices before I popped on. I know a lot of people are buying again because it's down. It was down in the 50s. I'm still picking up a small piece here, small piece there. Picked up some more mercury dimes, a couple at a time. When you can find them, grab them. Those are pretty much my favorite. Picked up some collectible pieces down the Copper Road there. I know if you guys caught any of the live Saturday with Blue Collar Stacker and Silver State Stacker, I kind of made a joke about these guys. I got a couple of these to remind me to, keep it clean. This is a family show. But let's see. So what's everybody buying, or are you just holding, or what are we doing right now? Hey, somebody's knocking on the door. Let me see here. Let me go get that door here. Hold on a second. There he is.
Won't you be my neighbor? Hi, Michi.
He came in singing.
And I'll go out singing. How you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, Cranky has entered the chat.
Yeah. How's things, Mish?
Well, just count down the days until we get this surgery out of the way, and so we can work on getting back to work. So
yeah.
We'll say it's been it's always less than a pleasant experience, especially when you work for a healthcare organization when you go out sick. So
well, that's I hate hearing that, but you know how I feel about managed health care right now. So
it's something else. They before we went through our merger a couple of years ago, we didn't have to worry about anything. Everything was taken care of. Now the employee / patient has to do all the legwork.
Mm-hmm.
And here you have to print off this form and take it to your doctor and have them fill it out. And you have to send it back to us. And then if we approve it, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is kind of my rant for the day. Got to have a package filled out by the doctor. Okay, take the package. Doctor fills it out, gets it back to me. I get it to them in a timely fashion. Well, they waited until Tuesday to approve it, so they didn't have to pay me on Friday.
Wow. Wow.
So you essentially go 4 weeks without a paycheck.
Yeah,
Then
that ain't right.
we have an insurance that's similar to Aflac that, they'll pay out for like the first 5 days you were in the hospital. Okay, I was in the hospital for 6, and that you bust your butt, you get all the information. You have to send them an itemized bill to prove that you were actually in the hospital, and
Wow.
that takes 7 to 21 business days.
Yeah. Good
So,
gosh.
and when you tell them, okay, well, I still have things to pay, like gas bill, light bill, you know, house payment, maybe getting some groceries in the house. Oh yeah, that's right. The stupidly high copays on our prescriptions. How are you supposed to do that? Well, it's a process. Oh, okay. So, needless to say, I've got colorful language for them, but I'm keeping it to myself for now.
Yeah. Well, I feel you 100%, man.
And now, apparently, the new thing is the doctor's offices charge you dang near what your copay is to fill out a form. So I had to pay $45 to get the packet filled out saying that I couldn't work. And now, when I get cleared to go back to work, I can't just have the doctor write a doctor's note saying he's cleared to go back to work. I have to have them fill out a form that's issued by my employer. So there's another $80 because I'm going to have to have, or I'm sorry, $90 because I'm going to have 2 different doctors fill out. He can go back to work forms.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, it's still better than Canadian healthcare. So.
Well, that ain't really saying a lot. I mean,
Well, at least I don't have to wait 6 months to a year to get in to see a doctor. So
yeah. Yep.
As a matter of fact, this guy that my surgeon sent me to do the second or the next surgery, he told me, he goes, man, he says, I'm gonna tell you now, try to book an appointment because it's gonna take you forever. Well, that was was it 2 weeks ago. So he tells me that on Tuesday. I call Wednesday and I saw the doctor on Saturday. I'm like, okay, this will work.
Man. Well, hi everybody in the chat. Mustard and Biscuits, Jack Stacks, OC Stacker. Who we got? Just Mike, Silver and Gold Stack Attack. Hey.
Yay.
What up? Gold Sniping Farmer. Gold Sniping Farmer's selling Wednesday night, y'all. Don't forget that. He's him and Thule's auctions are some of the best out there for sure, as we all know.
Yes, they are.
I went to my son's here. Let me see if I can find him. My oldest, he's downstairs. My oldest son Nathan's here. I went and picked him up in Missouri and brought him back here. He's helping me do some things around here and get some projects caught up and that sort of thing. And I was gonna let everybody say hi, but that's okay. Maybe he'll come up here in a little bit and say hi. But we stopped at a place called American Gold Mine Pawn Shop, and I've never seen anything like it. They had $85. They had bags with 3 Franklin $half in them, tagged $85. And I asked the lady about it, and she goes, "That's pretty much what I got." And I'm going, "Well, you're gonna." I said, "Well, you're gonna have it a while." Because that's insane. That's over spot.
Yeah.
I mean, for $9.99, it's insane. But and I overpaid for this, but I did find this little thingy there. Remember the 1 gram bars I got with the skulls on them had the diamond pattern on the back? They're a vintage Grammer.
Oh yeah.
Well, if I can get this to focus, come on. Let's see if It's not going to do it. Well, anyway, um, you little bastard. It's a scorpion.
Oh, cool.
It says 1 gram, 999 fine silver, and look at the back of this. It was all by itself. There's that same diamond pattern. So I'm
Yep.
thinking this is a vintage grammer from probably the 80s, like those other ones. And then I did that. It was insane talking to these people. They were totally without clue. I felt really fortunate to have the guys in town that I
Right.
go see, because I don't always agree with them on price, but they know, they got their wits about them in the metals, and these people just did not have a clue. It was in St. Joseph, Missouri. Shout out to y'all down there in St. Joseph. Nothing against you, but your prices are too high. Very nice lady I talked to, but it was nuts. Had lunch with Grandma Cranky, and she was all teary-eyed and everything, because she got to see the Cranky one for a little while. It's like, Ma, come on, God. But it was nice seeing her. She's gotten in the habit of falling down occasionally, and I don't really care for that much. But she is 97, so
God bless her.
Yep, he has, and so it was nice seeing her. Got to see my sister and her husband. They're super, super, super nice folks, but not at all like the Cranky one. But anyways, that's really all that's been going on. We got finally starting to get some information back on Miss Lori's long-term stay at the Hacienda del CHI, and but we already talked about that. I ain't going there no more. That's why I'm about tired of managed healthcare systems. But so anyway, that's about all that's been going on. We're doing projects around here, and I just I can't keep up to save my life, but that's okay. There's always something to do. Know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So what's going on in the big Detroit? Anything good?
Yeah, it's Detroit's Detroit. They all the politicians had to go get their pictures and videos for social media today, because they officially started letting cars and trucks go across the Gordie Howe Bridge.
Oh, they finally did, huh?
Yeah, well, being a kid that grew up in that neighborhood, my opinion is very simple. Great. Now the traffic's going to be 10 times worse than it's been forever, because now you're pumping more. And I've got Canadian friends, and that this is not aimed at them.
Sure.
Canadian truck drivers do not know how to drive. And you start out at the Ambassador Bridge, which is only a couple of miles away from this new one that they opened up. And from the Ambassador Bridge all the way down past me, down into Ohio, they can't drive to save their own lives. They like to get 3 wide on the freeway and do 50 and a 70. and they wonder why there's all these accidents down by me. My stretch I-75 they call Death Valley, because all the truck accidents.
Oh wow, that's not a good name. I mean, it's probably appropriate, but not a good one. They go 3 wide, huh? At 50.
Oh yeah, they do it all the time. And then they want to talk about the state police, like they've got names for them, but for doing their job. So see, in Michigan we call that left lane. That's the MSP lane. That's the lane you get in if you got ticket money. So
If you got ticket money. Okay. Well, that down here just like that. They drive really slow. You remember
Yeah.
when you were a kid driving, you could, right hand lane was for slower traffic, left hand lane was for passing and fast
Right.
traffic on multi lanes. Now it's wherever you find a hole, shoot it real quick because you ain't gonna be there long. And I hate that. You should hear some of the little mini rants that I have in the vehicle
Yeah.
down here on I-80. It's
All right.
nuts.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be the passing lane, but it is what it is. So, but no, it's going to get really chaotic around here now. Now that other bridge is open,
So what's the actual traffic volume on it?
I haven't heard yet, but I know it's going to double the amount of trucks coming over
Oh
from
Lord.
Canada.
Wow.
And they literally and I'm kind of irritated because I watched the people of my old neighborhood try to bring it back, putting money
Yeah.
into fixing up the houses and cleaning stuff up and trying to make it like it used to be.
Yeah.
And then they come in there and they demolished half the neighborhood for this bridge.
Wow.
And you got streets that don't go through anymore. And they've pretty much, if you go along, well, there's a street called Fort Street that goes from downtown Detroit all the way darn near down to here where I'm at. Fort Street parallels 75 for a good distance, and especially through the old neighborhood. And they've pretty much cut the neighborhood off from Fort Street, where it's the major east-west thoroughfare. And here we're gonna eliminate this bridge that goes over the freeway, and we're gonna put what we call a catwalk, the pedestrian bridge over the freeway.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna take these 3 streets that used to go over the freeway, and they don't go over the freeway anymore. You got to go a mile east or a mile west to cross the freeway. And they've totally demolished that neighborhood. So
Wow. In the name of progress, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I hate stuff like that. They're talking about putting a walking trail through the back of our woods on the backside there, the side that we don't we don't butt up to, but it runs through, and it runs like a 10 block run through the woods back there, and they want to do the city wants to come in and put a walking trail. It's like, dang, really? You just nobody in the neighborhood that I've talked to wants any part of it.
Well, they're doing that here too. They've got they started out with the river walk that goes along the Detroit River. It's great. It's beautiful. I've been down there. You can walk along the Detroit River, and they got all kinds of cool stuff to do. And then they got what they call the DeQuinder Cut, which is an old railroad grade that essentially goes from the river walk up, goes north. And I guess you can take that to what we call Eastern Market. It's a huge farmer's market just outside of downtown Detroit on the east side.
Yeah.
You can take it to there. Eventually, it's supposed to go up into the middle of the Wayne State University campus. Then they got another one that starts by the old Michigan Central Depot that's apparently supposed to, somewhere along the line, end up going all the way up into the suburbs. And they're plowing down whatever they got to plow down to get it done. So.
I hate it. But like I said, it's progress. We have this city's, it's a red state, and it really isn't red. It's starting to go purple just because of the population centers, Lincoln and Omaha, and we have a there's a radio guy here that calls the new mayor Superman, who knows everything there is to know about everything and nothing at all.
Right.
So it's you can read the writings on the wall, man. It's it's coming. You know,
Well, Kalilo and Emerald just popped in, and GSF had to split. So GSF have a good night. Emerald,
see you later, farmer.
Kalilo,
Hi,
welcome
Emerald.
in, guys. But yeah,
Emerald and Toledo. Sup, yo.
I've watched just recently here the mayor of the city of Detroit. You know, she's all about, oh, here, let's wrap the kids up and hug them and tell them everything's going to be okay. And I'm sure some of them have made national news. The new thing is for hundreds of teens to just take over an area. And they've done several of these in downtown Detroit. I mean, people have gotten hurt with this going on. And they tried to do it the night of the fireworks back the end of June. And I mean, they go in there with the mindset to cause destruction and turmoil. And straight from the mayor's office, the officers that are there are given the directive to observe, do not engage. So these kids are tearing up downtown, and it's okay because they're kids. And then all the people that just lost their minds because they enforced a curfew down there the night of the fireworks, and they had a lot of kids that went to jail. And not only do the kids get a ticket, but the parents get a ticket.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, they call those street takeovers here, and they're actually kids are doing it with cars too. You know, it's not just they're showing up on foot or anything. Some of these are, you know, they're street racing and all that kind of stuff. But our police are very much engaged. They've tried the nice stuff, and now they're arresting kids as it should be. Hey, scrap metal, you know, as we all know, it should happen. But yeah, it's weird that's. I don't recall things being so bad with kids that the parents actually even needed a call in most cases, much less, you know.
Well, they've got this. You know, there's too many parents nowadays that they don't parent. They want to be their kid's best friend. And that's not how it works.
Or they're too busy, you know, partying themselves or doing whatever they're doing. It's a narcissistic society, and they're too involved in their own stuff, trying to keep their stuff together, and you know they shouldn't be having kids, in my opinion. But that's
true.
That's the cranky one coming out in true form. I hate it.
Yeah, it's just crazy, but that's the world we live in nowadays. So
it is, yeah.
And I know Farmer said something earlier about getting out of the city. It's like, hey, I'm not in the city, but I sit between two major interstates, and you hear it all the time. There's no, and then the main road that goes past our subdivision, Ford Motor Company opened up a warehouse down here. So middle of the night, you got 18-wheelers going down the road that sound like they're going to come through your front door. So,
well, it's different. Emerald says they're neglected and lack discipline. That's absolutely right.
Yep.
It is a form of neglect.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm the older I get, the more I understand that we're all in one giant psyop right now, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
If everybody can be just distracted long enough for one thing to happen, then it's on to the next thing. And they got to keep. It seems like we're supposed to be scared all the time, and I just refuse. I ain't scared no more. I'm tired of it. I'm not worried about the economy collapsing. I'm not worried about society collapsing. It just doesn't, you know, I refuse to buy into all that stuff. And if it happens, like what am I going to do if it does anyway? You know?
Yeah. Well, and you know, and it's just and this is something else. You know, I have social media just to kind of keep up with, like, like Facebook. It's to keep up with friends that don't live local anymore, type thing like that. But social media, and I'm sure it's been on the news that the president is in Michigan today, or was in Michigan today. But you get these people that don't watch the news, don't pay attention to anything that's going on around them, and then they want to get on social media and freak out because, oh my God, why is there a military plane landing at Oakland Pontiac Airport? Oh my God, what's going on? I need to know right now. Okay, turn on the TV.
Yeah.
Or, oh my God, I never see these planes flying around here. There's a C-17 Globemaster flying over my house right now. I need to know right now why it's there. Well,
Yeah.
you've got an airbase right there.
Yeah.
Well, those aren't typical to that airbase. Nothing that lands at that airbase is typical to that airbase.
Yeah.
And I compare them to the ones that'll get on social media, and they get on social media, and it's like I'm obviously taking a little bit further, but oh my God, I just drove past the police station and there's police cars parked in the parking lot. I need to know why. Or why are there fire trucks at the fire station?
Shouldn't they be out fighting fires, or shouldn't they be out fighting crime?
Yeah.
Well,
oh my God, why is there a police car with a guy pulled over at the corner of X and Y?
God, common sense ain't common anymore. It just isn't. What do you say? Sorry, Kalilo says that coin tray is a little too bare. Well, yeah. Let's see. What can I do here? Coin, not enough shiny on there.
Let's see here. Show me the shiny. I haven't picked up a
here.
whole bunch.
How's this? How's that? Let's see. Here's some dimes. How's that? No. Shiny. Here, let's see. What else have I got?
I got 3 new Mercury dimes. Over late last week. I know it doesn't happen very often, but silver quarter and the change at the gas station.
Did you really? You know what? I forgot that my Nathan got a 19 it's an 03 or an 06 Indian head penny in his change at the store. Yeah. It's like, wait a minute, what? That's just cool.
Well, that was like a while. Talking about the pennies, it was a while ago. We have a lot of Canadian truck drivers and that pass through the gas station down the street from me here, and they had somebody that came in, and it was obvious they knew what they were doing. They came in and, I got all these rolls of pennies to buy whatever. Well, the girl goes through and looks later, and they were all Canadian pennies. Which,
wow.
They were all Canadian pennies. I was half tempted to go back and snag them from her, but I didn't. And then there was one day, I can't even remember where I put it, but this was a while ago. I went in there and got my change, and I got home and looked at it, and it's not uncommon around here because we're so close to the border to get Canadian coins in our change. But oh heck, I don't even know. It was like one of the older ones that had the goose on the back of it.
Oh yeah, those are kind of hard to come by.
Yeah.
I think I have one that I actually obviously bought somewhere, but
yeah.
Kalilo stacked them, buddy. That's it. That's my stack. No, I'm just kidding. And I was just kidding, throwing things around there too. The cranky one. I did buy these on farmers auction. Look at this. These are 1 grams. Gosh darn, I wish that thing would focus. I can't. There we go. Is that focused? There.
Yeah, there it is.
PIM. It says PIM bars, PEM, baller bars, 1 gram, 24 karat gold, and it's a plain back. I picked up 2 of them in his auction, him and Tully's auction, and the only thing I can find out about it is that they're supposedly minted by the, and let me get this name right here, Postal something mint, Postal, darn it, something Postal mint in Postal Express mint in well, hello Cranky, that would explain PIM bars, you dumbass. P Wow, I just had a mini revelation there. Anyway, long story short, I tried to contact or reached out to this guy to see if they were his, because I don't know anything about these things. It does say 24 karat. I got 2 of them from Farmer, and I thought they're pretty cool. They're kind of long compared to other grams,
Yeah.
but like of course that's a silver gram next to it, but they're pretty cool. I like when I fall into something like that and then do a little research and find out something cool. Now that guy's out in Idaho, and if he ever answers me back,
Yep.
yeah, small enough to tuck in the back of your gums for emergencies.
There you go.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get out and do some shopping again once I'm actually getting paid again. So
there you go. Yeah, we're kind of we just had to pay tax. That still frosts my ass. House is paid for, Miss Lori, of course, been out of work for a couple of months, and
right.
She shouldn't have to pay taxes on that. Do you ever own a home? No, because if you think you do and your mortgage is paid and all that sort of shit, try not paying your taxes, folks.
Oh yeah.
They'll come and get it. They'll come and get it. Kalilo says he licks his silver. Well, it is antibacterial. That's a good thing. He's probably never sick a day in his life, too. I'll bet you. What do you bet?
Right.
Maybe I should start that. And I apologize for the voice today, fellas and ladies. If I just I don't know where this is coming from. We've been doing some stuff outside. Nathan's been cutting some trees, and we've been hauling brush and things like that, cutting grass.
There's a lot of stuff in the air, Cranky.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
You guys are probably getting part of round 2 of the wildfire smoke too.
Yeah, we get it, and our heat index is 119 today.
Well, that could have a lot to do with it too. This weather,
yeah, it's insanely uncomfortable outside. It's just crazy. It's like 90% humidity and 104-degree temperature. Anyway, yeah, it's been brutal the last few days. But that's God's blessed us with a good air conditioning unit.
Right. So, it's wreaking havoc with everybody, and I know we haven't gotten the smoke really bad the second time around, but now,
losing them folks.
for all you 2A fans, which I am one.
Yes, sir.
I picked this up from. He hasn't done any videos on here in a while, but he is very active on Whatnot under the name 007 Coins. I picked this up, and here, let me put my hat on so that the glare doesn't blind you guys. He had this on his auction one day last week. I had to get one.
That's
it's
cool.
A 1-ounce copper piece, but I was like, I'm a fan of the Transformer movies, and Bumblebee's my favorite Transformer, and it just kind of looks like Bumblebee with his pew pew. And then
I like it.
Yeah, and then there's the other side. Oh, look at that! I'm glitching.
So how? Okay, he's 007 there.
Yeah,
and he's
Phoenix Coins on YouTube.
Phoenix, that's right. Why do I always
Yeah.
want to say blue collar? Blue collar. It's not blue collar.
Oh, blue
But
collar's got a. I joke around. I call him and he and Jane. Those are my crack dealers when it comes to putting copper in my collectible thing, because there's a lot of cool copper pieces, and I'm
yeah,
not
there
saying
is.
stack it. I'm not saying stack it at all, but Jane's gotten pretty good at customizing stuff. And I like my dragons. There's a port bar that she did with the dragon on it.
That's a pretty piece. And Michi, we are not financial advisors, so you can say stack copper if you feel like it.
No. You're gonna stacking copper ends at copper pennies in my mind. So, which I'm also like a third of the way into a second guardhouse box of copper pennies.
I'm doing that. I'm getting the jars. Kalilo's asking about that lion. Is that copper?
This one,
Sep-
that's
Decepticon
copper.
boombox.
That's another one that she colorized, and
Well, she's good at that.
she's very good at it. And then I picked this one up because I was on live with Blue Collar on Saturday, and so was Silver State, but Vegas had to take a break. And I usually when I'm on live with somebody, I try, if I got a poker chip or something for them, I stick it in the background. So I told them this is going to be my one if I ever get to be on with Vegas again.
Yeah,
and she did that one too, and it's a pour.
God, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really
She did
nice.
phenomenal work.
Emerald says he just finished the Intaglio conspiracy series in collecting copper rounds. God, I can't even remember who it was that somebody had a copper Libertad and a silver Libertad sitting next to each other on their set the other day, and I looked at that and went, man, I got to get me one of those. Yeah, see, there's a Scottsdale.
There's the Scottsdale copper stacker that she colorized, and then there's another one that she did. And I'm snagging all the red, white, and blue ones when she puts them out there. So
there you go. God, she's good at that.
She's very good at it. And then I don't know how many of you guys saw this, but she's done these for several of us. Where this nice. came in a box from stuff that I ordered, where she buys the blank rounds and prints them.
That's just too cool.
Yeah,
too cool. Limited edition for sure.
There you go.
Scrap Metal says he got a Silvertown stacker that's copper and a Givey. That's nice.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I have a few. Like I've won silver and gold stack attack and what is it, Stacker's Corner with him and MSJ. They've done some really fine copper giveaways on that, and I won a couple from them. One's a nice for all you Bass Pro fellas. I've got a nice bass on one, and I can't remember what the other one was, but it's really nice. Now, I have a separate tube for the colorized ones, but that copper Libertad was just smoking the other night. I gotta get me one of them. If that's stacking it, then I'm stacking it, because I really enjoy it. What do you think we're going to see metals go, dude? I think we're going to see $40 silver before we see $70.
Yeah, it's probably going to take one more big dip before it goes back up. I know there's some people are saying it's going to be back at 100 by the end of the year.
That's possible.
Yeah.
But I just think I'm so tired of hearing all the hype about the revaluation of gold and everything. Hell, they revalue that stuff all the time by printing money. But in that roundabout fashion, I think we're going to see, I wouldn't be surprised to see gold. I don't know, 35, maybe 3,000. And I think gold could or silver could very possibly get down to 40. I was saying 35 this year, but I think it sometime, people call me crazy, but that's okay. I think we'll see 40, and then I think it'll jump back up, and the new base then will be because $50 was the base for a while, and Now they're saying 60 or 70, and I think that'll be the new base once it bottoms out good and hard one time. And all the BS hyping of the, China taking the gold paper trading out, Well, they didn't really. They they stopped their major retail banks from uh, from trading paper,
Right.
and everybody was talking about them taking paper gold out of the market. Well, they didn't. They modified it. I mean, at least that's how I understand it. I don't know for sure, but Emerald Coast says, yeah, back in the van up at 40. I seriously, I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, he wants to see he wants a tube of the copper libertads. They're. I don't know why I'm so enamored with those, but they really are pretty next to the silver ones. New mission, Michi. Find a copper libertad.
Yep.
For less than no. Be cool to find one in the wild, but I don't think you find too much copper in the wild. Okay, I'm done. You can talk. Sorry, dude.
No, you were doing great. I sit back and I look at it when I first got into doing this. The stacking part. Silver was like 28, 29 bucks an ounce. And I remember people losing their minds because it was going to go up to 31. And then it got up to 31, and everybody's like, all right, well, that's not that bad. And then it went up to like 35. And, if it gets up to 40, I'm selling.
Yeah.
And I wonder what those people were thinking when it went over $100 an ounce there for a while.
Thinking they should have held on to some of that $40 silver they sold. And
right.
I just
all right, Emerald. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
See you, Em.
Dinner time.
Stay safe, buddy. I really don't even pay much attention anymore. I mean, I absolutely love the core of this YouTube community. And I love listening to videos and watching them and all that sort of thing. But it doesn't matter to me anymore.
Right.
If I need to sell it, I'll sell it. If I need to want to buy it, I buy it. Because it really truly isn't going to make anybody rich overnight. It's that hedge. It's this, so yeah. CM. Who was doing Jack Stack? Somebody was doing a video on the gold silver ratio. It's a fairly new British channel that I've seen here lately, and he was talking about 70 to 1 and trading his silver for gold. I don't even pay much attention to the GSR. If it gets down in the 50s, I would probably, at one point in time I would have. I don't have enough to worry about it anymore, but that would be a better rate. And I just I don't know. Things are changing, Michi.
Oh yeah, they are definitely. Well, and I had my two LCSs right here, not far away, that I used to go to. The one apparently isn't even in business anymore because every time I go over there, it's closed and the lights are off, and nobody's around.
That's
and
a shame.
The other one started. I mean, I've still got my favorite one that I go to, but the other one started playing games with what he was paying when people were coming in to buy or coming in to sell, rather.
Yeah.
And it just got to the point. It's like, you know what? I can't frequent a business that's going to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
My son went in there with a bunch of the casino strikes, and okay, there's 0.6 of an ounce of silver in each one of those. Well, he went in there with 10 of them, so that's 6 ounces. And the guy puts them on whatever he put them on and said, well, these aren't real. These aren't real. These aren't real. Well, he took them to a coin shop up by him. Oh, they were all real. And he couldn't believe it when the guy said, well, this is what I'll give you for him. And he goes, wow. And he calls me. He goes, Dad, you realize that we got ripped off down at the place by you, right? And yeah, the guy would only pay, he was paying like $20 a piece for them. And then he turns around and I see later when I go in there, they're sitting in the display case for 50.
Wow.
So, but I'm sticking to my one. Yeah, it's a 45-minute drive each way, but I don't care. I'm sticking because at least these guys, they take care of their customers. I actually took a friend out there the other day because they had to sell some stuff. And I was surprised that they got as much as they did for it.
Well, I'm a big fan of integrity in the workplace, but
Right.
particularly I would think in this kind of business, integrity is a must. That's
right.
It's a shame that they aren't all like Tim and Harry.
Yeah.
Them old boys are, and when they're gone, I mean, I know there's some old guys out there. I got an older fella here at one of the shops that I go to, Duke and Chris down at Millard Pond and Coin, and they're just not, and of course Dave, I don't count him necessarily as an LCS. I probably should in my particular instance, but because he's a bullion dealer. But when these guys are gone, man, it's I wonder what's going to happen to the industry,
Right.
I think there's going to be a resurgence for that particular industry when inflation gets over 15% or
right.
But I just don't see the integrity, and I don't see the customer care that these older fellas have.
Right.
Hey, come in here. It's the younger Cranky. Hang on, everybody. I did. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. See where I don't know where he gets that attitude from. I just don't. That poor boy right there got a double dose of it. Because there's my wonder dog. Because he got it from his mother's side, and he got the attitude. Yeah, well, I'm not going to go any further than that. But anyways, say hi to Michi, Marty. Say hi, everybody. Hiya. She's been doing pretty good.
Good.
She's not gaining back her weight like she was there for a while, but she's about at a comfortable weight. Eating good. Yeah. You're the wonder dog, ain't you? But yeah, that's and there's my universe. One at the fridge and one beside me here.
There you go.
He goes, yeah. I think she heated it up. You'll have to ask her, dude. Sorry about that. Here I am talking to him like I don't have a microphone. And sorry, folks, that was kind of rude of me there.
Nah.
Yeah. Hey, Silver Serpents 505. Good to see you. Yeah, this is my doggo. This is one of my doggos.
Hey, Silver Serpents, did you get my message about getting a hold of Jane? She had something for you.
Muscle Shell, hey, West Texas, hi. Hello, everybody. Marty, it's not time yet. She's like whopping me with the side of her head, like, dude.
I haven't eaten in 5 minutes, Dad.
Yeah, she's been eating better than the rest of us around here, that's for sure. But that's okay. Yeah, you're the best. Did he? Yeah, got the
Yeah.
message. Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, she did a round for him. It came out really sharp.
Nice.
So yeah, we're usually in there antagonizing blue collar, or as he's known on there, average Joe.
That's
When she
the other name I couldn't think of.
when she's doing her shows, we're in there. We're all in there. A lot of us are talking smack about about why's the boss got to do all the work. She's the true brains of the operation.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So.
I know how that works. If you ask Lori, she'd tell you the same thing about around here. But you got to ask her. Oh, shoot.
I'm not arguing with her.
No, sir. It just doesn't pay.
Yeah.
Just doesn't pay. Well, Mishy Mish.
Yeah.
I hate to cut out early, but I probably ought to go make sure that boy ain't eating alone and get the dog fed and call grandma and all that sort of thing.
I'm gonna go prop my leg up. So
should we do this?
Yeah, I sent you I sent you.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So we're still doing between 1 and 50.
Yeah. Between 1 and 50. You cannot. No guesses prior to the me typing in go. No guesses before that. It's just a 1 gram Balcambi, but by golly, it's free. So we're gonna go with the old pick a number from 1 to 50, and the first one to pick it gets it. And then you can send me your mailing address, and we'll go from there. So let me see what private chat. Okay, I see it.
Okay.
Oh, I just caught my headphones and about jerked my left ear off.
Oh.
All right. So I have photographic evidence. Should time be a factor on this as far as that goes? All right. I'm going to type in go, and everybody put your numbers in. You can guess as many times as you want to. Whoever gets the number, whoever picks the number first gets a gram, and I can mail that without insurance, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. And go. See if anybody's in there. Well, we got 1 number in. Got 2 numbers in. Hey, 2 10 stacks. And they're rolling in now, dude. Rolling. Do you guys want me to sing to you while we're here? Keep the rolling right. Oh, we got a winner. Ding, 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 ding. 2 10 stacks wins again. Well, I wouldn't say again, but I guess he did win again. All right, I'm going to show you the photographic evidence, folks. Yeah, I'm going to show you see it? Can you see it? There you go. Hey, Lori. Well, anyway, there's it's there. Trust me. Yep. Ooh, I just pulled up accidentally my Heart Saver CPR card.
Well, at least we know you're legit. So
we certified. Yeah, we certified. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, winner. Well done, 210. I think I have your address, but if not, I do have your number and email for sure. So I'll reach out to you, because it's not like you're gonna, go belly up if I don't get this gram to you here in the next couple of days. At least I hope not. If that's the case, I'll send you 2 grams. But Anyways, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right. Well, Humble's here. Humble, you just missed it.
Yeah.
Doggone it. Guess a number, Humble. Doesn't matter, but guess anyway. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, I should go entertain my company and
There you
call
go.
my mama
Yep.
and take care of feeding the wonder dog. I don't know if you guys, I apologize if you guys could hear some of the conversation in the background here. Lori has very descriptive language sometimes. And there's an adjective that she uses quite often, and it is an adjective. And I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. What word?
Fudge.
Yeah, sort of like that. And it ain't fire truck.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, just seems like it goes pretty fast.
Yeah. So let me look here real quick. You know what, Serpents? I don't know. I was looking all day to see if he had anything set up there, and I haven't seen anything yet. So,
you're looking to go
sometimes it's hard on Monday nights to get somebody to fill in because Vegas is taking some personal time away from YouTube and all that, which understandable. You know, family first.
Yeah, it happens.
So, yeah,
by golly.
But I will say I plan on being here in 2 weeks. It will all depend on how things go on the 7th when I have my surgery and how doped up I am over the weekend.
That might be fun.
But I plan on being here 2 weeks from tonight again.
Awesome.
I may be more cranky than cranky, but I'll be here hopefully.
It's unless a lifestyle.
I'm just, doing the whole.
Yeah, that might be kind of fun.
I won't be here.
We'll ask you questions and play them back 2 days later and see if you remember it.
Right, there you go. So, but yeah, it's supposed to be in and out the same day thing. It's kind of nasty to describe what's going on, but they're essentially putting my foot back together. So
yeah, dude, we didn't talk about that either. That's
if you see the X-rays, it looks like my foot was in a 5-car collision. So
yeah,
bone structure wise, so they're putting it back together.
It looks more like
I should be here in a couple of weeks.
It looks more like your one of your bones like decided they were gonna do a bypass or something and
right, yep, exactly. So
man,
yeah, they got to stretch everything out, put a plate and screws in. They're stretching or as they say, lengthening my Achilles tendon because through all of this, my heel has tried to go north. So they have to stretch that out so it'll stay down where it's supposed to. So, yeah.
By golly, we're hoping for the best.
We'll talk. When I do it right.
That's right. That's what my mom and daddy always said. If you're going to do it, do it. Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we'll talk before then.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we will see everybody again in a couple of weeks. Cranky, I'll let you do your thing, and then I'll do mine, and we'll get out of here.
Absolutely. I just everybody stay hydrated. The heat's everything, and don't worry the way that the powers that be would like you to worry. Just don't. It doesn't change a thing, and it's 90% of it ain't going to happen. But you need to keep stacking. What is it I always say? Boy, I'm getting like Alzheimer here.
Yeah.
Anyway, stay safe, shoot straight, keep stacking, stack the right stuff.
What he said. All right, everybody. Keep stacking, keep hunting, have fun with it. Stack what you like, stack as you can afford, and we'll see you soon. We're out.
Night, all.